Young hoodlums three with little of to boast, freshly cast off the streets of the west side coast. True talent and gusto and swagger they lacked. Three Wanksta young Asians, they weren't even black. Unlike 50 Cent, they feared getting shot. In clubs, they were too wussy to do pot. Unlike Jay-Z, they couldn't rap or drop beats. Their rhymes were stale and their lyrics sheet. One day, all thinking about their prospects, they decided,
"Hey dogs, we gotta get some respect in this Houston hood. We ain't no regular G's. And those haters be trippin', so fly away."
So the homies began to air their thoughts on how to show everyone just what they got.
"I have a home skillet, I know what we'll do.
Yeah, what's up, bro? What are you up to?
Get your Air Force One to California we'll walk and bring back the ashes of the King Tupac."
So the three Wangstas set out from their crib, and they'll tell you a tale with a little ad-lib. The Wangsta leader was a sight to see. His name was Shank McFlame, as fly as can be. But gangsta, let not that make you a fool. He lived in his mom's basement, what a tool. To run with the crew was his only dream, but he kept getting whipped like a bowl of fresh cream.
Next was his best bro, Thugnificent Lay. This little Wangster was all about the money. Bling was the first of his priorities, though he had to steal from minorities. He wasn't the sharpest tool in the shed, as he always said. The last one was not a regular hoe. So ugly was she that none wanted to go. Her skin was both leathern and saggy, and she had a tooth, was always naggy. This smelly lady was way past her prime. To take her home was tantamount to crime.
Slowly on their way to Cali they went, so bored, their time could be better spent. Out from the silence there came a shrill yell.
Yo, Tricks, this lady got a tale to tell. I heard this one from my bestest friend's wife. It will change the way you think about life.
In Compton, Cali, on the lower south side, was a group of gangsters pimping their rides. One G's name was Sean Paul Foshobama, and this boy was a regular player. He threw hardcore parties back in his crib. Foxy mamas would come smoke and call dibs on his stash cause the drugs were quite sublime. But then, Foshobama ran out. What a crime. One of his homies, while shooting a line, told him of a gangster who certainly had the best drugs in the entire city. Thus did Foshobama set out to find this man with goods that were top of the line. They finally met in a parking lot at 6:30 p.m. right on the dot. The dealer turned with a Pantene hair flip.
Yo, home slice. Are you here for some trip? For some goods, I mean. The things I have here are well worth your pains. Straight from Colombia, pure and uncut. Fit for any pimp, hoe, gangster, or slut. Now stay from the popos locked in my trunk. If you lack, you may partake of some funk.
So Foshobama walked up to the car, saw bags of white gleaming bright from afar. He took a bag and scrutinized it.
Seems alright.
Paid and got ready to split. Said the dealer.
You will not regret this. If you hit with it, you will never miss.
So the two men exchanged the drugs for bucks, and both walked up, both feeling their luck. Foshobama was on his way back home and decided that he could not wait to hit the phone. But the main brand label fell, showing plain that it was no high-class stuff, but cocaine. Waxing wrathful, he ran back to the car to chastise the mofo who cheated him hard. But the dealer had found Foshobama's trick. The bills were all fake. He'd been rolled by Rick.
That rapscallion! Now my hand has been forced. I will pop a cap in his buttocks. Arse!
And he saw that lily-livered poltroon running, looking as mad as a mental loon.
Why, you niggardly fool! Coward and rake! Those pills you gave me, they were all fake!
And what of your croaking? What's your excuse? That knockoff stuff is hardly any use.
So the two men dove for their guns, aimed, pulled the trigger, and both were promptly maimed unto death. And the great tragedy was that neither left with what had been the cause of their coming. Fine homies, heed my tale. Never cheat in a drug deal, it is fail.